Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a new escapade with the Orzhov Blink deck in Modern. Still good in my opinion, a lot of fun, a lot of options. You can see here the build. I've made only a couple of changes, nothing great, nothing crazy. The only really new card is the Clarion Conqueror. I believe that's a strong choice against the Frog deck, like Dimir Frog or whatever. Against Energy it kind of works as well because it stops the Ajani from activating, but that's about it. But if there is any other deck that needs sort of activations of artifacts, for example, like the Brute Scale combo, or if you have any sort of affinity list or stuff like that, it is very strong against that. It is a nice option. You can't really find it, but you can just get it from the Overlord. And then there is the normal package. You still have Relic. I put the March back because I still like it a bit more than I like the ending, the prismatic ending. Now I'm putting in 2 orchids in the main deck because there are some nice options what to do. So I believe this is good to go. Okay, and now we are in the game. This hand is not really keepable, not enough. This is doable. We'll start with the Shadow Backstreet, another land is here. We've got Thoughtseize, we've got a Fatal Push. I will put away the Ephemerate. We've got a lot of interaction. The Emperor is also a little bit of pressure. We need to find something to work together with these cards. Not really. And then we will be good to go. Okay, now Ragavan is something that we can easily deal with, so that's just a hit here. And now the question is if I really need the relic, but I think I will put it down just to have it on board, just to have it ready. We don't know what we are playing against. It could be energy, it could be any kind of the Murktide list. So we'll see with that. Okay, Saga, alright. So it's not the energy. Most likely. I would love to use this, but I can't now. I have 2 options. I can either just flat play the Emperor, or I can kind of expect to have them to have a removal for it. So I will just go for this. Alright. Ren 6, Nethergrowth push. So they did not have a removal spell, per se. They will play one of the Ren 6 next turn. The Nethergrowth is not really scary now, but I will just take the Fatal Push. I know they can't really play it, but they will be able to play it. I can just get rid of stuff now. I'll just play land because next turn I could possibly use the Witch Enchanter. Or even the Emperor if I find another black source. Okay, that's the Boseiju. They are choosing not to play the Ren 6. I misclicked. Yeah, there is still another Ren 6. Okay, do I want the mana? Sorry, the cards. I know they probably don't have a removal spell. I will take the card. Okay, that's a second black. That's good if I want to activate the Emperor next turn. But now I will just use the Witch to destroy the Saga so they can't find anything. Like now they can make just a construct, which is just the 1/1. Now they can run 6, get the saga back, play the saga again. It kind of works. But they haven't done much this turn. What I'm a bit scared of is that I've got nothing to use. I would really love to get something very good from the Surveil into the bin. It's not the good thing. It's not the good thing. But I will take it. Unfortunately, I have to kind of keep it. I will attack. I need to put this down a little bit. I will take the Ephemerate, even though it is not ideal. I will take it because I can Ephemerate the Witch and basically be able to keep them off the Urza Saga for 2 turns. Okay, now they can do the Nethergoyf as well. Yeah. Which is just a flat small creature. Alright. Now the options are quite limited. I will go to attack the Ren 6. Because I believe that they will not let it die. And we can just snipe it. They will play the second one, I know they can. But like, I can use the Ephemerate to get rid of the Saga so they don't find anything, they only get 1 construct. Let's hope this works. Yeah, it's a second construct, so they will have a lot of power on board now. It's a little unfortunate, like I need to draw something that really does something. Yeah, I just had to take it. My. Okay, this is not good. This is definitely not good. I will blink the Witch just to get rid of one of the constructs. Unholy Heat. Sure. Well, it means I can take it here. And I've got a Solitude. Okay. Now I have options to defend myself. I will... Well... This is kind of tricky. I would probably not play Solitude this turn. I will just have the... like the Emperor activation ready. Ragavan, sure. Let's see what they do. Okay, just attack with this, sure, which means I will respond with the Solitude. Yeah, Ren 6, take the Saga back, play the Saga, play a Ragavan, sure. Orchid, okay, that's nice. So it means I can just get rid of the Saga, like, flat. And I can just do this. Destroy one construct. What do I take? The saga, right? I don't want them to attempt another loop. I think I will just go full Ren 6. Like, there is nothing that I can do here. Like, yeah, they will go for like a straight up block to keep it alive, but I know I need to get rid of that. Let's see where it goes. Alright. We are still doing okay-ish. Although we are kind of losing this attrition battle, I need to find something that is capable of stopping them. Alright. Yeah, now Spellbomb doesn't do that much in this moment, but it has some options, for sure. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, they just take cards, get more value. They have 4 cards in hand, one of them is the Arena of Glory. Okay, Ephemerate is nice. Like, we can use it just to keep this creature alive. I don't really need to use it proactively. I don't believe they will try to do something about it. Okay, sure. Okay, what do? I don't use it, right? I just wait. This is gonna be so long. Alright. Another land. I can see they're both doing great. Alright. I can see that we might be able to do something. Potentially, if you like draw out of this. But right now it doesn't look so great. Yeah, let's fetch. For a Godless Shrine. And let's ephemerate it. No, let's not. Okay, a witch. Not ideal. Yeah, I will play it, sure. But it doesn't do anything in this moment. I will just attack, chump with the witch. Because, like, there's nothing I can use it for. At least in this moment. And I really need to find something. The ephemerate, I need to use it defensively, but not like this. Maybe like next turn I can just choose not to attack. Okay, this makes me do it. And if they have a removal spell, it's not very nice. Yeah, this is... Okay, they did not use a removal spell. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. What about you? Full pass. Okay, rebound. I think I will rebound. I don't want to attack. More lands. Alright, finally something. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay, the solitude is great. Now in this moment I will just chomp block with the orchid. Yeah. Or maybe, yeah, I think I have to. Bit unfortunate, although kind of expected. If I don't chomp, I'm just dead to a lightning bolt, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to just die to a bolt. Saga, sure, that can just kill me. Alright. That is a card that does a lot in this moment. Bloop, and let's take the whole graveyard. Sure, and Feli as well. I'm okay. I'm cooking. This is good. It's gonna be a long game. Like, this John Saga attrition deck is just brutal. Honestly, just has so many tools at its disposal. But Felia can really help out here. Especially with this. I'm having some great draws. And they just scoop. Okay. The bin is quite important for them. It is hard to sideboard against this deck. I will put away one push and one falsies. I think it will work. Like, they have creatures, but not like overwhelming amount of creatures, or not anything that's like too core. If they get a Ragavan, okay, sure, but otherwise it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, that's a keep. This is good. This is a good keep. If they have Ragavan turn 1, we're good. If they don't, we just go... do I want to go for a surveillance? Or pop relic turn 1. I don't need to pop relic turn 1. I will just go for a surveillance. Or a shockland if I need it. Maybe they want to dash a Ragavan. That's also a play sometimes. Or, yeah, they just have random 6. Yep. Sure. Sure. That's good. That's very good. If they have a Blood Moon, I'm very good, I'll say. I have both basic lands in my hand. I have one more basic land that I will take from this. I don't think they... Well, they might be playing Blood Moon, but no, I don't think they will be playing that against me. Like, I do have a lot of basic lands. Well, a lot. 3. Core Steel Cutter. Okay. That is a sweet new card. Honestly, I really like this one. That is a bit nasty. Sure. I will put down Felia, of course, but I will lose the Overlord. Because they have to take the Overlord. If they don't, I'm just golden. Like, yeah, Ketra is a nice target, but the Overlord is worse. My hand is very strong. Like, very strong here. And yeah, as expected, they took the Overlord. Ugh, no blocks. No. Okay. What do I do? Maybe I could just play a land, deploy Ketramos, attack with Velia here, or do I just go face? They are quite low. Yeah, I will just go face and then reset the Ren 6. Because my attack into Ren 6 would have had the same results. Alright, I've got double Fatal Push, which is something I can use to deal with the Cory Steelcutter if it really gets bad. Okay. Pyrite Spellbomb. Okay, okay. That is an interesting card. Well, it is sort of an artifact deck, right? In a way. So it kind of understands. Another Goif, sure. I'll take 4, I guess. Okay, yeah. But does it really change a lot for me? Like, yeah, sure, if they have a Dismember, I'm kind of cooked, but if they don't, I'm all golden. I will just draw a lot of cards. What do I do? Do I go face? I think so. I just try to close the game. I will exile the Steelcutter. Yeah. And just have the Fatal Push as a reaction, or do I Thoughtseize? I think I'll just Thoughtseize. Sure, and that's it. That's the game. We are in the next round, the next match. So let's see, who do we play now? Close enough, but one land is just not gonna cut it. And that's the same story. And that's better. But not by a long shot. This is not a great hand. No. I need something of my own. I can't just discard cards from my opponent and hope for a win. Well, it sometimes works. Like, if they are playing... Storm deck. Okay, it's not a Storm deck. Okay. That's not a great hand. I'll take the guide. I know I have 2 removals. I could have taken the Bombardment. Did I? In my infinite wisdom, did I just skip my second land drop as a... Yeah, I did. I should maybe focus a little more. Hi there, hi guys. Great to see you. Yeah. I should be focusing a little more. Okay, Mesa's gone, the Bombardment's gone. Alright, Sacred Foundry, now they play the Ocelot? Sure. And Gianni for 2. Sure, I'll... What do I do? I will just kill the Ocelot right off the bat. Sure. Yeah, and I will just not fetch if they don't try to go for it. Because they can just kill it in response to my fetch, but I will not fetch because I just did a stupid thing last turn. Sure, Bogart's gonna be great. Now I just keep this. Though it's not the best thing to have as a nuclear option. Because I'd also like a way to deal with this. This is gonna come in handy. I think I deserve to lose this just for missing the land. Will they try to do it? That is the question. I think they are really anxiously playing around my fatal push. Bad thing is that they can just attack. Okay, alright, the Solitude's gone, I guess. Which is not the worst. Definitely not the worst thing. Let's see where this goes. I don't know if maybe I should have actually taken the bombardment when I think about it. Like, I had a fatal push, so I could have dealt with like the guide or the Ocelot, or just the Ocelot, for example. Let them have a useless guide, and then have something ready for the Ajani. But now the bombardment just keeps it very harsh for me. They can play Flage for 3, deal 4. Yeah, they're gonna do that. Deal 4, so I'm at 7. And they'll still have a Ragavan in hand. And the Ajani with the cat still ready. Am I just dead next turn? Well, not really, but I'm getting close to it. I will just play the Bogart. Exile their bin. Hope for the best. On the other hand, I went to 5. Like, yeah, I didn't make the mistake with not having the land on the board. I could have fetched for a survey land, maybe found something else. It is a bit unfortunate. Let's see. Now I can actually hold them back a little bit. Or can I? I can't. They just play the Ragavan. Or play the Flash, sacrifice C2 bombardment to hit the Bogart. Deal 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just dead. Which means... Yeah. I can try to see if they make a mistake. Well, actually, no. They can't make a mistake. Well, they can. I can kill this. That's how I can survive, technically, somehow. But this is not good. I'm not doing well. Yeah, so they flip the Ajani. I don't lose any life from this. But I take one. Now they make a cat. I take another one. And then they can put me down to... Ah, okay, okay. I'm just dead then. Just dead. Sure. It's not the worst. Not the worst. Like, it's better than the things that I put out. Okay, that's a great starting hand. That is great. It would have been a bit nicer if I had plains in the opening hand instead of swamp, and then I could have fetched swamp or surveillance, depending on what they do. But regardless, this is just fantastic. Alright, let's see. So I put down the land, I pass to them. Alright, and if they just, you know, pass, I do surveil. That is good. Another land, yeah, that works. I kind of need that. Because I need to have the... I actually don't want to go for the failure thing. Because it's much better to go for the Overlord Flicker Wisp. It is safer. I know it's not as mana efficient, but it's safer because it always goes through. And if I see any shenanigans, I can just go for the fail push failure. And then have the Flicker Wisp still ready. So yeah, because I have the Flicker Wisp, I can actually do it this way. Like a little less routy, let's say. It's a safer play. It's not a better play, it's a safer play. A better play is, well, or better. Higher ceiling play, let's say. Higher ceiling play is the play failure and then go for the Flicker Wisp. I'll take the Witch. Let's pretend I don't have a land. Also, it's a bit better because I can have her as a land. Alright, they just have Tear, sure. Which makes it a bit easier to deal with. Might have been a bit better if they used it for the Flicker Wisp targets, but their choice. If they now play Bombardment, I'm super happy. But they might not do it, because they know I have the Witch. Sure, Guide. And the Ocelot, they always come together. I would be surprised if these two would not appear as a bonded pair. I will just start by killing the Guide. I don't need that around. Let's see what they can do. I would love to get up to Elish Norn. Like, that card is just bonkers. Because in energy, they can only kill it if they have 2 energy. Or sorry, not 2 energy. If they have like a lot of discharges or a lot of energy and a discharge. Otherwise, they can't really kill it because... or a massive army with bombardment. But they can't kill it with the static prison because it doesn't have an ETB. And their guides don't work, they don't do anything. The Ajani doesn't have an ETB, so it doesn't make the token. It is great, like especially for the guide. It also works against the whatever its name is. the well, it's not so relevant now. It's the Ranger Captain. No, like people don't play it anymore. But if they don't play a Ranger Captain, it's fine. They play Seasoned Pyromancer, and it works against that as well. Sure, discharge, yeah. They could have done a little cheeky one less energy spent, but who am I to judge? Okay, they only have 3 cards now. Still 2 mana. Okay, 2 cards. And just this. Okay, alright. Play the Witch. Play the Flicker Wisp. Take away 1 token. And maybe wait for them to try to kill it. Okay, they don't, so I will just ephemerate it and take away the pride. So they have just a 1-1. The pride's gonna come back next turn, sure, but I don't really mind. And next turn I will be down to 12, and then I may go down to 9 and play the Elish Norn, and just whatever I top deck is gonna be great. Yeah, and they would need another energy and then the Witch Enchanter. Sorry, another energy and the discharge. And if they have a discharge, they will use it now. They don't. So let's take away the other cat. A push, sure. Maybe a push. Be a bit safer with my HP. Nah. I want to deploy it as soon as possible. It also shuts off Flash. Like, yeah, they can play Flash and then just have a 6/6, sure. But it doesn't really do the ETB damage. Like, it's true that they can just play flat Flash, like 6/6 for 3, that when it attacks it does stuff. That kind of benefits them just a little bit. But in my opinion, I have so many reactive things in my deck. Like when I play a Solitude, and now it's like a double Solitude, it's just crazy. Do they do the Flash? No, just the Fable, sure. Fable works, because it's not a permanent entering, it's a Saga. Sagas work differently, so it still works. But yeah, they can attack. I can just go for an attack here, sure. Well, actually, if they get to 6, it's a bit nasty. Like, yeah, they get the effect. Wrath of the Skies, that deals with a lot of things. Probably a full attack and then just sweep for 3. I will lose my Flicker Wisp, but they will also lose their Fable, which is a nice filtration spell here, and also a creature from the other side. Yeah, I will just sacrifice my Flicker Wisp and do just the full-on hit. Because I still kill them in 3 turns. It works. Sure, another Fable. Now I'm less scared of it. Ketra is cool. Not the most important card now, because I don't have any enable with Ketra, but I can still just play it. Like, it does stuff. If I draw something relevant, I can just use it. I don't want to push it now. I wanted to push it before, because there was the option to do the... Ah, it's a game 2 actually. No, yeah, it is a game 2. Not 0-2. Yeah. I forgot... Okay, sure. It can't hit Elish, no. Yeah. Okay, so they've got nothing. Which means I can actually hit the goblin. Yeah, I think I want to because I will then make them block with the Fable next turn. And also I've got the Ephemerate so I can protect the Elish Norn if anything happens. And they only have a card and a flipped Fable. The Ephemerate is not ideal here, but it does stuff. Alright, Fatal Push doesn't work. It doesn't. I can't hit it, so I have to just attack. They will block. And then I probably win next turn. Showdown of the Skulls is cool, but okay, they've got the Ocelot. They have the Flash, which would have been fantastic. They can't really play it. They can put down the Ocelot. Which I will just Fatal Push. And then win on my turn? Yeah, sure. Alright, and now we are back in game 3. So let's see what we can do here. It would have been okay against like more slower opponents. We have cards, we can play a Relic, there is the Flicker Wisp Witch. But if they just bring out like turn 1 guy, turn 2 Ocelot, or turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Guide Ocelot, I can't do anything about that. This is much better. I will just put down 1 land. Maybe this one. Yeah, I will just conserve as much HP as I can. First turn I will play the Verge to be able to fail push something. Turn 2, I've got no play. Turn 3, there is the Ketra. And, or the Wrath, just ready to wipe it. I think this can do it. It's not ideal, but it can do it. By the way, guys, let me know how you like the new set. Like, personally, I've been really in love with Tarkir, Dragonstorm as a set. It is finally something that I know it's like, you know, a lot of people said it already. It's like a beaten horse at this point, but it does feel like a real Magic set now. You do feel like you're really playing Magic. Okay, turn 1 Ragavan, Ocelot. Okay, sure. Whichever works. We get another Wrath of the Sky. That's good. Okay, let's just pass it. They don't play any defensive spells. So let's see what they try to do. Good thing is that I have double Wrath, so I can actually like use it to do the Wrath on like 1 during turn 3 and then have another Wrath for later. Unfortunate thing is that I don't have any play for turn 2. Like, if I were to draw Ophelia, for example, that would be nice. Sure. Okay. Okay. They had a nice combination. They just have nothing to use it with. Okay. Ooh, alright. Yeah, now I have an option for like a really like save me Solitude play, or I can just do the Ketramos and then the Wrath play. Sorry, Ketramos Solitude to draw a card, get rid of something. Yeah, there are options, and there is no pressure on me. Like, I don't even have to do it. Sure, fetch. And a Fable. Okay, alright. Yeah, they get an energy. Can't do much about it. Okay, a fetch land. Yeah. Like, Celestial Purge would mess me up a little bit. On the other hand, I can just, I can fetch or just play a land because I can use this to get the Surveillant later. But I can just play a land and then ref for 1, which will clear those two. And they have no pressure next turn, they have just like setup. And setup is not that scary for me. The longer we play, the better it is for me. Yeah, I will just wipe these two and pass it. The further we get in game, and I still have a lot of HP, it is quite fine. Like, yeah, then they rely on Flash or Fable shenanigans. Static Prison. Okay, you don't like Static Prison? Why not? Sure. That's the Guide Ocelot combo, which is nice. Yeah. Alright. Now, I have a fun option here. I can just fetch. Use the Witch to kill the Fable. And they go with, like, attack with the Ocelots, use the energy, get another creature. But I will just Rattle the Skies, all of it. And I don't even lose that much life. I'm at 18. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Keep them off of resources. Make them commit more. Like, if they feel like I have nothing, we can deal with that. Even if they don't feel like it, like, they don't have much. They need Flash now. And they don't have Flash yet. And I'm getting close to just flat casting Solitude. Yeah, now they will probably do the thing that I expected. Which is the attack with the Ocelot, use the energy, hit me for 3, gain 3 life, end step, make a token. 4, 7. They will have 8. If they play a Johnny, it can get a little nasty. But if they play a Johnny... Okay, Bombardment is a bit nasty. But they don't have the Ajani. Okay, at least that. Bombardment is a bit nasty because now I will get hit for 4. But I can destroy the bombardment as well. Yeah. That works. I will start by attacking. Because they could potentially just go for a trade or something. And then it's less valuable to do it this way. Okay, they just choose not to. Also works. Because it's enchantments, I will get rid of the Goblin Bombardment. Sure, I get hit for 4... Oh, just for 2, yeah. So they actually go for the Witch Kill. Which is actually... Like, it is expected. It's not terrible, per se. And now they are really getting dried up. Because they have 2 cards, no flash yet. And I can just deploy, okay, another land. Seasoned Pyromancer is fine. Personally, I would have fetched before that, but okay. But we are doing good. This is fine. Okay, there is nothing, which is maybe more scary than you can imagine. It's probably flash. Maybe it's 2 lands. Who knows? Okay, I will start by playing Ketramos. Just like that. I also have the Thalia, and then the Solitude to be just used next turn. I don't want to trade with the Thalia, like not at all. Okay, a land, sure. That's what they could have fetched before, but maybe they wanted to have like option for fetching something else, like a land to play a card. Yeah, sure. I would love for them to play another creature. But they are not doing that. I think that Thalia will not survive. Just a hunch. Honestly. Sure. I can still find a surveillance, which is good. Yeah, let's go for attacks. Okay, it goes through. Good. And in response to that, I will find the surveillance. And get that. I want it. Sure. If they find a flash, I do want that. Even if they don't, I just play it. Like, they lose the ability to replay flash, and I get the active Ketramos, and I still have a Solitude in hand. Yeah, as I said, the longer this game gets, the easier it is for us to win, because their cards are not built for long game. Our cards are built to be versatile for everything. Midrange against aggro, kinda. Like, theirs is like aggro midrange, ours is like control midrange, sorta. Because there is no true... Well, there are 2 aggro decks, like the burn decks. But apart from the burn deck, there is no true aggro in Modern. So you need to be a different sort of beast to do these kinds of things. Alright. Combat. I know I gain 4, so I'm not really scared. I will take the cat away. Still want to keep the Solitude for like a juicy target. Or if they just go for some sort of like crazy attack, I want to use it. Yeah, now they will fetch. And they hope for a top deck. Maybe they have too many lands. That's an option. It happens. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Let's continue here. Okay, another match. Now, let's see what we can do. Let's see what are the options. This hand looks nice. I will keep it. Depending on what our opponent shows us, I'm a bit scared to keep it like this if they could have a Thoughtseize and just take away the Witch. So I will proactively do this, even though it can look weird, it can be good in some situations. It can be quite good. Like, it doesn't have to be, sure. If they are not playing a falsies, that's okay. But if they are, they would just mess up my hand a lot. Alright, now, what do we need? Well, we need another land. We might actually need to pop the relic, depending on what they do. Like, if my fail pushes are okay, I can just wait. If I really need some speed, I will pop it off. If I don't need to be fast... Okay, it looks like Eldrazi? It is Eldrazi, okay. And Talisman. I think I really want the land. I don't care about the relic stuff. I need the land. Yeah, okay, I got it. Good. And my fatal pushes are useless. Solitude, that's good. With Ephemerate, it's fantastic. Yeah, I will just put on pressure. There is one big problem. That is the possibility of them having the... what is it called? Well, damn. The Kozilek's Return. So yeah, if I go for the Flicker Wisp into flipping this and Kozilek's Return, I'm cooked. So I will just go for the Ketra and then go for that the next turn. Like, yeah, I know they can now have 4 mana with a non-2 mana land. They have 2 mana land, so they could have just have 4 mana regardless. Now they have 4 mana flat. Let's see what they do. Maybe they just play another Talisman. Yeah, okay, sure. And now the Sowing Mica Spawn or Chrysalis? Is it a Chrysalis? It is the Chrysalis. Okay, that is okay-ish. Like, if I get a land, I can really pop off. I can really pop off. Because what I can do is to put the 2 into this, hit the greedy right here. Yeah, get the Ephemerate. I will just be able to hit the Talisman, and here I just fail push. Huh? What do you mean? It did. Destroy target creature. Instead, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, it was a permanent and it left the battlefield. Like, what is even the question? Is it just bugged? Like, okay, I will not do it then. I want to be safe. But it should work. Maybe just it's not showing. Like, it doesn't have to show. But it always shows, which means it makes me more scared. If there is a bug. Alright, regardless. I have another Ephemerate, which means I don't really have to make myself do anything crazy. Whoops. Alright, we're good. Now we are waiting for our opponent to do something. We'll see if it happens. If the something happens, let's hope. Okay, good, good, good. Now they are doing something. So I have two options, but I think I want to hit the talismans. Just like, you know, hit one. Does it? No. Sorry? Yeah. Okay, now it shows for some reason, but it should have worked the last turn as well. You know what? Whatever. I have a lot of cards. They just lost two mana sources. I can do something else the next turn as well. Like, yeah, now if they have the Kozilek's return, it is not good, but it's not that bad. Okay, a Rumble. They probably don't have the K return. Okay, Kozilek's command, Sanctum. Okay, and the Heragos, the Sprawl and the Heragos. The Heragos is actually a bit scary. They took the... Okay, the Sanctum, alright. They just took the land. That's fine, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Are you for real? Yeah, they can just... yeah, that's the fun of, you know, having Emrakul in deck with Rumble. They can just do this. Am I counting correctly? 6. Yeah, this is 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types in their bin. Yeah, I helped them. Well, that sucks. I hope they don't have it. I really hope they don't, because I would love to be able to deal with the Chrysalis as well. Because they will just, you know, ephemerate... I don't know. They will just ephemerate Ketra, for example. Kill the Flicker Wisp, kill the Witch with Fatal Pushes. Play the Bogar to lose me 3 life. Yeah, exactly. Oh my, oh my. No, I just go and kill it. But they will mess my turn. Big time. Okay, let's see how well they manage to deal with this. Let's see how well they do it. Now, when it comes to these things, it is a bit hard sometimes. When you're playing Emrakul, you should know how all the decks function and what can you do to mess them up. In this case, there is a lot of, I would say, neat interactions, a little bit of a niche interaction sometimes, and maybe they can just mess that up. I don't know. I don't know if they know how to deal with all of my things. Maybe they don't know how to do it. Sure. They chose not to do that. Okay, okay. They did not know what to do. Yeah, that is the not so fun part. They will attack, probably. Yeah, just to lose the Flicker Wisp, sure. Yeah. And play the Ketramos. Ah, okay, yeah, they realize they can do it this way. But they left me with one more fatal push. Ah, okay, on the stack, sure. Works. Okay, I just get flooded strands. It's just nothing. Sure. Doesn't help. No, I need to do something about the writhing chrysalis. Yeah, they got quite lucky. I chose a line that helped them a lot. And the only thing that they could have had to really manage this was the Emrakul. Also, they were lucky to get like they got 1, 2, 3, 4 types into their graveyard thanks to the Rumble, which was a ramp, like a great ramp into Emrakul. If they would not have it the last turn, I could have dealt with anything. Like I could have used the fatal pushes. I would have actually exiled the bin, so there would be no option, and I would be able to attack with Ketra as well. Yeah, unfortunate. That's magic, baby. Now, I don't really know what their plan is. I would like to know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. That's like kicked Micah spawn, maybe. Sure. A kicked Micah spawn does something. Alright, or just that. And that's a kill. Alright, good job you. Well done. I don't remember which is white and which is black. Like there is definitely one for each color, but I just don't know which one is which. Whatever. Let's start. Okay. Okay, that is fine. I will start with the swamp. I know it looks weird, but I want to disrupt their plan. I can either take the talisman or the Utopia sprawl. I will take the sprawl. It is harder to remove, and also it messes up the initial turns. I know, now it gives them easy play for turn 1, but otherwise they would just go for the Catacomb, into Forest, into Utopia Sprawl, and then continue. And I don't really have any removal for red. Did I put in Vindicates? I might have forgotten. Okay, just let's update this. It is a game 2, and we lost the first one. Okay, just the Shadowy Backstreet tapped, and okay, another Thoughtseize. Does it help? No, it does not. Not now. Okay, let's see what we can do. They will just fetch with the Catacomb into the Talisman. Yeah, that is quite obvious. I think the Chrysalis will come next turn. That would be nice with a land. I don't have a land. Unfortunate. Yeah, I will start sniping the types because it can help me deal with Emrakul. I think it's right in Chrysalis time. The Conqueror is still good. Because it works against the scions as well. It says that creatures can activate their abilities. Which means that the spawns don't do anything. Which is good. I can't activate this ability, I know, but I'm turning off their things much more. And this is an activated ability. So they can just play another, which is fine, because I have the Solitude. A Verge. Nice. Now I can do this. Play a Solitude. Evoke. Exile this guy. Play Ephemerate. Exile this guy. I will draw one card, another card, another card. And then, beginning of combat, get the land and get another card. Attack for 5. And yeah, these are kind of useless, so why not block? Yeah, the Conquer is good. The Conquer is quite good here. Like, it's really, really nice. Oh, can I get it to activate? Well, no. It can't attack yet. I will not use this to blink anything, but I will just use this to... I can't use it because of this. Yeah, it's kind of a wombo in some situations, I can see. So I will just blink Cantramos to draw a card. Okay, sure. I will start here, get a Plains. I will play the Overlord. Get the Bog Archer. I will just keep it for the next turn. Get this. I'll just play the relic. I know I can't use it, but I can just play it. Right. Okay. Sure. Okay, Console X return. Yeah, that is a nasty card. Absolutely. So I will just attack with this. And play a relic. And pass, because I can't use it. On the other hand, they only have 4 mana. They lost the land. I did not even count that. They don't have any more basic lands. 4 mana. Chrysalis. Nice. Chomper. Sure. I will use the Bogart Troller. Cast it. Not play. Cast. To get rid of this. Which means Catramos is now active. Play a land. Play this. Go to combat. And win! Okay, good riddance. Well done. Now it's a 1-1 game, and I did not put in Vindicates. What was I thinking? I need Vindicates. I've got the Conquerors, I've got the Phantoms, I have now the Vindicates as well. I just put away the Relic. Because it kind of doesn't come up with this. Or does it work still well? Emperor is still quite fine because I can just get some big Eldrazi monsters and kill them. This works well, like really well. I will put away one of this and one of this. Or maybe, yeah, I have to put together some kind of sideboard plan. I don't like to do it randomly. This is good. This is very good. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Thalia into Overlord or Overlord into Flicker Wisp. Fabulous. And they have no turn 1 ramp. Let me see what you have. Talisman, Talisman, Rumble, Return, Sowing Micah Spawn. Turn to Talisman. Sure. Then they go for like turn 3, Rumble, find lands or cards. I think I'll take the Micah Spawn. I know they have a lot of options here, but the Micah Spawn is like a certain ramp for turn 3, potentially. I don't think they will miss a land drop. They have two top decks. And if they do, they can play the next turn. Like not the turn 3, but turn 4. With the Talisman from turn 3. I don't see a world where they miss it. And because I know the carry turn, I will just hit them with the Emperor, because they can then hold up the mana and just don't do anything, which I don't like. So yeah, just this. Okay, a Labyrinth, alright, but they probably don't have anything to put into it. They got an Emrakul! They top decked an Emrakul! Dios míos. Okay, Rumble. Sure. Okay, at least that. They don't get any more types. Like, too many types, I mean. What did they get? The Temple? Yeah. So they have carry turn and the Temple. That is okay. Completely fine with me. Sure, good. That's good. Get the planes. And then I will just flip this. Start to put on some pressure. And the Orchid, that's fantastic. Because I can force away the Emrakul. Yeah, I'm kind of happy about this. Okay, yeah. So not drawing anything, evidently. Thoughtseize would be fantastic with this. Okay, let's start with going to combat. Because the carry turn is still here. And will haunt me for a long time. Yeah, the Witch. I need lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. They can block. Yeah. What if I Vindicate? I can't Vindicate another land, like here. I can't really stop them from putting it into their hand. I can then Solitude, that's fine, but I don't want them to have the option of playing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8. But they will play an instance. They will play the K return. So that's the 13. Sure. So I will just put this one here tapped and hit them with a Vindicate on... I think actually the Labyrinth makes more sense. Like this one, they will just put it back into their hand to play it. Yeah. And because it's just a flat destroy, they don't get another land. I expect the return to be played now. Yes. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Math. Who says you don't need it? In Magic, you need math all the time. And they chose not to put it in their hand because they know it's not enough. I also put away the Yugin's Labyrinth because if they draw another creature, like a big one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they didn't. Well, 7, 8. They have the Temple. So if they draw something big, they can still play it, and then they would be able to find another creature, which would suck. But here we are getting into not as dangerous territory. Now let's take away this, so they lose the board wipe. Also, let's still continue putting on pressure. Yes, absolutely. Because this cuts off 2 mana. So now they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's great. Yeah. This is good. We have 1 less than lethal, I know, but we are not looking to do lethal as soon as possible. I don't even see any combination that would have worked to make a lethal next turn. Like maybe playing Ketra, but there is not enough in exile. There is just 2 cards in exile. Okay, nice, Overlord. I'll just go to the attacks. The Sprawl, I think. It's quite hard to replace. Dismember? Dismember here, okay. Yeah, that was cool. Alright, let's head to the next game. We are on the draw, and this is a fine keep. Turn 1 Verge, turn 2 with Fatal Push, turn 2 Plains and the Orchid. I have to say, man, like the Verges, they are basically dual lands. Ah, okay, we are probably playing against the I'm lost on words. The Boros energy, because Fleisch into the Bane is just a nice start for them, like a very nice start. So let's see what goes next. Okay, I still have a Fatal Push, so like if they play Johnny or something, I'm kind of okay. Guide of Souls? Ragavan? Yeah, okay, as expected, let's hit the guide. I will go after the Arena of Glory, because that's a card I don't really want to them to have together with Fleisch. That's the best way to use this. I know I could have gone after this, but honestly they are gore white. Yeah, well, I could have. They could not have played like Guide and Ocelot with this kind of mana. But the Arena of Glory is a scary card. It can just get you out of nowhere. Okay, a Guide. Galvanic Discharge. Okay, they have a removal spell. I kind of expected that in a way. They usually have something. Let's see what they hit. Hell yeah, okay. That's not the worst. Will they play it though? Maybe they will. In that case, it's not ideal. I'm not super stoked about them having a failure. On the other hand, they might want to just keep up mana. Or the treasure for next turn. But they don't have that many cards. I think they will just use the option to play the failure. Which means our options are not that great. Okay, they just chose not to play failure even though they shocked. Did they think they can play next turn? Who knows? Solitude is a nice thing here. I think that I will just go for the Bogart to be safe and not have to deal with the Fleisch. The Bogart can also just block. Like, yeah, it's a 3-1, it dies to anything, but it can just kill Ragavan if they don't have another removal spell. And they just lost the Fleisch they had ready in the bin. I don't know why they did not play the Thalia. Draven Charm. Interesting. Nah, I don't think I hit that. I don't Solitude Ragavan. You don't Solitude Ragavans. Like, yeah, they all have 3 cards, but it's a random card off the top. It can be just a land. Yeah, as I said. Just a land. And I can go for the Fatal Push. Yeah. I will, actually. Thoughtseize is not good. Fatal Push is good. Okay, now, the plan is to play Thalia, then deploy Catramos. Catramos is already online because there are 7 cards exactly in exile. Yeah, this is fine. Like, I will let them have a removal spell. I'm okay with that. Of course, after this resolves. I'm okay with them having a removal spell here. Another discharge, sure, whatever. Because I don't really have anything else to do. Also, they are losing their discharges on, like, not so key. Okay, yeah, well, now it sucks a little bit, but it is what it is, as they say. Or do I just go for the, like, Overlord, get another Thalia? I think I will. They don't have the wear and tear yet, which means I don't have to be scared. And I just take another Thalia. Well, the same Thalia back, actually. Yeah, missing a land was not that bad because we got the Overlord. Like, yeah, the same story. Once again, I will just offer my failure for trade. Maybe they have static prison? They do have a static prison. That's okay. 40, okay, for the Overlord. I'm not sure if that works the way you want it to work. Okay, yeah, now it works. Okay, sure. But it's pricey. It's 2 energy per turn for these creatures, and you did not remove them forever. And I'm okay with waiting. I am so okay with waiting. Ketra Relic, that is great. Sure, let's use that. Actually, let's not. Let's wait for them to fetch. If they don't fetch, I will just not use it. Yeah, now I use it. Alright, I wait for the card they find. Maybe they will find another parlor. I want to decrease the amount of cards in their graveyard as much as possible. Yeah. Just like that. And I will just draw 3. Sure. GG. Okay, that's good. Completely. Which is a wombo if you have it on board and you really need to draw a card or get rid of flesh in the bin. Alright, that is a keep. I can keep that. I would love to have a Fatal Push as well, but can't get everything. Turn 1 Ragman or Guide. Guide is less scary sometimes. Sometimes turn 1 Guide is less scary. Also, I'm more okay with solituding the Guide than the Ragavan. For some reason, I don't even know. But for some reason, I'm more okay with that. Also, I will just use the Witch, like pitch the Witch into Solitude, then play Overlord and just find... Yeah, now I just hit it. Thraben Charm is also in the main, so they can hit the Overlord actually. Okay, nothing. Sure. I'll just surveil. Flicker Wisp is fabulous. I will keep it in hand. Because I want to take the Solitude. I don't really count on the Overlord surviving, but if it does, I can use this. Yeah. Good. I'm happy with this. I have the Bogart, I have the Ketra, I can do a lot of things. The Overlord plan is online, a backup plan is ready, interaction is ready. There is just so much we can do. Yes, love it. I love that. Of course, the energy deck is still one of the best. Some people would say it's still the best. Yeah, I understand. Completely understand the idea. Another Flicker Wisp. Okay, okay. I just try to go for it, right? They have 4 cards. If they have it, sure. They don't have the tear, so I am set. I don't have to solitude the Diogani yet. I will just solitude it once they have their trigger on stack. Okay, I've whiffed. I whiffed quite a lot. Actually, I even whiffed the first one. If I would not use the solitude, I would whiff the first one as well. A bit unlucky. Like, I'm still doing great, but it was a bit unlucky to have double whiff. Static prison is not very nice. Also, it's not the end of the world because it's still static prison and not a permanent destroy effects. Okay, a second static prison, sure. I will just take 3. I don't want to risk it. Like, taking 3 is fine, risking them having a discharge is not that fine, especially when they know I have a solitude. Okay. Yeah, I will do that. That's good. Play this tapped, play a Flicker Wisp. Hit the Bogart? Yeah. Go to the end step. And I will just hit my own bin to have Ketra online next turn. Okay, the static prisons are there for 3 turns if they don't get any... Yeah. Let me just do and then delete. Thank you very much. Bye. Yeah, the spam messages are not very nice. Okay, sure. Flash. What do they flash? The Flicker Wisp? Sure. I think I'm okay with that. They attack with the cat. I don't block. I don't. I've got time. I can just play Ketra next turn if I have another option for the Solitude. They don't have any, like, they don't have Bombardment yet, so I'm not super scared of this. Emperor of Bones. That is a great option. Sure, I will play it. I'll take the Flash. Okay, Galvanic Discharge, sure. So they did have one. I will lose the control. Just get rid of the Ajani. Keep this one for block. And just pause because next turn I'm gonna get one of these back. And both of them hurt. Because I will play the Overlord as well. So both of them will hurt a lot. That's the problem of Static Prison. Like, I enjoyed the card in the Storm deck. I used to play a lot because in the Storm deck you kind of needed like 1 or 2 turns and that was it. You could just Storm the next turn if they had like a hate piece. You know, like, I don't know, Damping Sphere. So you just stop them with this. But here, because I'm okay with waiting, they're just gonna lose against this. Yeah, they will just attack. Sure. I take it because I know I want to block the Ragavan next turn. Play Overlords. Get back. Whew, those are nice options, but I will take the Ketra. this one back, and I get an Overlord one way or another. It doesn't matter what they do, I get an Overlord. When does it trigger? In the upkeep? First main? Okay, they could draw a discharge, potentially. Which would not be nice. But I would not be dead. If they were to draw a discharge, I would still not be dead. Or would I be dead? No, I would live with 1 HP in some universe. Yeah, like they can get flesh. I will take some damage. But I will get a Solitude. And also Ketra. Next turn. Yeah, I should be alright. Like, I'm not dying to my opponent. Definitely not. Even if they now play Flesh, I will just Solitude it. Play Ketramos to gain more life. Yeah. Full swing. Sure. I will just get rid of these two. Maybe they have a way to kill this. Well, they do have a way to kill it with the flesh. But I'm getting this one back as well next turn. What does it do? Doesn't do anything. Sure, cool. Yeah. It's dead. Well done. So I will play the Ketramos. And then just Solitude, pitching Failure, exile Flesh. Draw a card as well. Okay, they gain 6, but I don't really care. Sure, Wrath of the Skies is nice. I don't have enough mana for it though. And now I'm getting Flicker Wisp, which it will flicker the Overlord. Yeah. And that's it. That's a win. Alright, and now we are jumping into the last game. So let's see what happens here. We are on the play. This is a fine hand. I will keep it. Like, I will go for turn 1 Flooded Strands, turn 2 Flagstones, and then I can choose... Oh, okay. Yeah, Zoo. Zoo is scary. Zoo is sometimes very, very scary, especially if they just have the combo and I don't have any interactions for the artifact. Sorry, to destroy the ley line. Like sometimes you're just dead. Like you can't find a witch anywhere and you just die. Orchid number 2. No, I need to find the witch. I really need to dig for the witch. I can also just Orchid via this. Fatal Push is fine, but not here. Okay, I will use it to destroy my Flagstones, get 3 lands. And then just continue and see what goes on. If they have the like turn 2 Scion, I will have to be very creative with my game plan. Sure, Bolt, enjoy. Yeah, I wish to use it. The Overlord, how good is that? Not really now. I would like another land for the Emperor. I don't need the Overlord now. I know I look like I'm super scared, but I should be. Okay. This is good for us. I will not play the Emperor now because I will keep up interaction. I will just fetch for a basic land and play Ketra. And just have a fatal push. Like, that is still not the end of the world. Okay, Doorkeeper, sure, I will fail push it. Okay. I would really love for them to play like a Kavu or something. Kavu would be great now, because I could actually go for the Emperor play. Right now I feel like the Emperor plays a bit of a bait, because they will just kill it. So I will not do that, and I have a Solitude, like 2 Solitudes. So I can just use it. Sure. They also don't have a lot. Okay, a dashed Dragon. Sure. Let me just Solitude that. Like, yeah, it's all colors, that's cool. Alright. Sure, now I'm gonna be going on the offensive a little bit. Do I try this? Or do I just use this? I think I will try to just put it down. I will try to use it. Let's wait. Maybe we draw an ephemerate. We did not draw an ephemerate. I still have this option here. Okay, it worked. Yeah, alright. Do I take a second one? I do. Let's attack. That's a hit for 8. And another Solitude. I'm happy with that. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, that would have been nicer a moment ago, but whatever. Sure, cool. Tribal Flames to kill the Emperor Bones. Flash, probably to kill the Solitude. Sure. Sure. How do I play to make it the most miserable experience for my opponents? I would like to attack with the Ketra, but doesn't look like it's gonna be possible this turn. But I can do this. I can do this. I will take I will take the Phantom. I can also do this. This. And now this. And this. Yeah, I'm just grinding value now. I am kind of playing with my food, you could say. But I want to be safe. Like, I don't think they can top deck anything that is scary. Because I have the Flicker, so I can just flick this, kill the Scion now. I don't really want to blow up the bin because it is so stacked. Sure. Leyline binding is fine in my book. Yeah, take the Ketra moves away. I don't really care. I will put down a tapped Godless Shrine. Sure. Now I will take the Thalia. Flip this? Or do I start sniping lands? Let's see how many lands do they have. Let's hit this one, for example. They have delay line, sure, but if I snipe away the basic lands from their deck, they will not be able to do much. But if I do this, I can't really play anything else. I can play land as well. 3, 2, put on counters, get Ketra? That can't attack. I will get a Thalia. Yeah, let's get the Thalia. I need the pressure on. Like, I know I have it stacked, but I need some pressure so I know they can't survive. Thalia. Attack for 6. Reset this. Hit them for 6. And just use this. Reset Thalia. Exile a card. And we're Gucci. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Like, I'm just playing around now, honestly. There are probably no lines that they can follow to mess up my plan. Okay, there's the Thalia bag, there is the Overlord bag. I can take the Witch now to get rid of the ley line if I need to, but I have lethal on board. Yep, that's a win. Okay, good. Yeah, like this. This is good. This is good. Alright. I have the Witch Flicker Wisp for turn 3. I have also Thalia of turn 2. I have no interaction for like Ragavan in the early game. Yeah, so that's the only thing that I can't deal with now. But apart from that, I have a lot of things that I can do. Yeah, let's just let them hit. It's a little unfortunate because the next turn I can only like trade Thalia. Ephemerate is fine. I don't really care when I lose it. The problem is the treasure. Like, that's the main problem. They can now play a lot of things. And they probably have some removal spells as well. Okay, the White Orchid. I will not do this now. Because I want them to waste their mana on Thalia the next turn. Maybe they also go to fetch so that they can have... Okay, they are not really going for it. Leyline down from top is fantastic for them. That's not the card you want in hand. Okay, let's see. They will have removal spell for Thalia, most likely. Or not. I'm okay with that now. It looks weird, but I'm completely okay with that. Scion? Rest in peace. That is a card. Yeah. It can be nasty. Another Ragavan. Yeah, okay, that's why they were okay with that. Sure. So yeah, let's remove it. this, because they just spent a whole turn doing nothing, and I developed my board a little more. Of course, I stone rained myself. Yeah, Scion, that's fine. Ooh, gee, first strike. Sure, but I can just double block. If they have ley line, they can mess me up. Looks like they don't have a ley line. Sure. Now I can't remove this because I chose to block, which makes sense in a way because I can just do it the next turn with the Emperor Bones. Now I can get the Orchid, which means I have enough blocks in the air for a potential double block, which they will definitely be able to deal with via a removal spell. But if they don't have it, they might choose not to go for the attacks. Sure. 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 It's always better pre-combat. I always say it. They chose not to go for the attacks. That's great. That is fantastic. So they have no removal spell, which means I can just go for the Emperor play. Another white orchid. Not now. Ketra, that's good. Good for the next turn. Like, if they were to have that, that would be a crazy, like, 5D chess play on their end. I will do it in the end step. Like, the very, very end step. Because then I can keep it for blocks next turn. Okay. Yeah, that worked. A bit unfortunate. Sure, that worked. I did not expect them to have this. Ley line of the Guild Pact. And now we are just cooked. Because we can't remove this. And because there is this, we can't remove it either. Sure. I'll just take the damage. Yeah, I'll play the Ketramos, so I'm not dead next turn. But the Scion will slowly drain me, like, completely. Oh, I forgot I can draw this. Do I want to use it full ham? Maybe no. That's good, that's good, that's good. I can at least use it to defend myself. I don't want to use it. No, I don't. I don't, because I will just lose too much life. I can't block Scion now. Yeah, a bit unfortunate there. Okay, sure. This is good. Like, I can mess them up sometimes. They can just be, like, get stupid just because they are thinking that they can do something else. Sure, 2 solitudes. You know what I just realized? I can't use it. What am I even thinking? Sure, hit me. My god, yeah, I outsmarted myself, kind of, because I I was counting on using Solitude to hit my thing, but forgot that the troll just doesn't allow me to. Yeah, not the best play, not my proudest moment. Happens. Okay. Yeah, that was the Ragavan turn 1. Like, the first turn Ragavan is just brutal. It destroys you. It really does. Let's continue. Okay, this is good. I've got turn 1 removal spell. Okay, they have Leyline, sure. Or I can just turn 1 go for the... I think I will just turn 1 go for the Relic. Because I want to start hitting stuff with via catch removes, and they can just not have 1-drop, and there's only one 1-drop. They have it, sure, which means I will just go for fail push. Look at the Overlord, that's great. Yeah, just the fail push. Okay. Maybe I should have fetched a little differently in my first turn. Okay, I expect some sort of interaction here, so I will just... like a ley line, maybe. Binding. So I will just do this. Because if they use Leyline Binding to get rid of the Overlord, it's like, okay, you got it, but I already have a creature from it. Yeah, it's the Witch Enchanter, that's what I need. And I will just put down this. And I will... They can have the Troll. The Troll is always nasty, and I don't have any interaction for it. So I will put this down. If they have the Doorkeeper, then they don't. They may have the Leyline, but they don't have the Doorkeeper. They might have too many lands. Like, way too many lands. They are not playing anything, and they are just drawing lands. Like, they can have two Tribal Flames, maybe. Maybe a Bolt. But that's nothing. If I'm just, like, not doing anything. Let's see what they do about this. Okay. One card. Draw. Hit the full exile. Draw 2, maybe 3. I will draw 3 too. Well, regardless. Draw 3. Lose Ketra, yeah. But I have 3 cards in hand. Okay, I'm at 7 cards. Yeah, this is not bad. Not bad. Evidently, they don't have much to do. Flicker Wisp into this is good. This. Try the Flicker Wisp. Because this is more pressure. I need pressure as well. Now I'm thinking if I should use... I will keep up Ephemerate. I will just put up the Relic. Like, I do expect them to have some interaction, like tribal flames, maybe to kill the overlords, but I have ephemerate. Solitude is very solid here, but it's I will take. I'll take the Ketra though. I want to be safe with extra cards. I'm also probably planning on using the March for this, maybe, or this if I need it. Yeah, expected that. So let's use ephemerate. And I will now take the Solitude. Great. Maybe they have another Tribal Flame, that's fine. But I just... Okay, Ragavan, sure. But I just got a lot of value out of this. Okay, a rebound. No. Probably no. A land, sure. Do I have a swamp there? Yes, I do. Let's take the swamp. Let's attack the mana base. I want to see how many lands they have still. Like basic lands. Because they were discarding lands left and right, but they are out of basic lands. Evidently. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I can go with Ketra. Yeah, let's do Ketra. Let's also do an exile. And just combat straight up. Okay, a Solitude. I will Solitude it now. Okay, so that's an attack for 8. And just... Nah, I don't want to put myself into like a danger zone of getting just killed. Yeah, a bolt? Cool. I still have a Solitude. So I can just Solitude my own thing. And that's a win! Alright, 5-0. Great games, it's a great deck. I still highly recommend. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please let me know what you liked, and yeah, I will see you around in the next video. See ya.